Productions.
Outstanding.
Welcome again to another video. It's your boy Eldorado, and today I really want to explain a few things in this video so you can grasp a different perspective of how you deal with chord progressions. Now, for this example, I have just a basic pluck melody chord going on here. So as you can hear, all right, so this chord progression is in the key of A sharp minor, and what I did was I basically started off with a triad, meaning that 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I started it off something similar to this, but I switched the sound of the chord because it was sounding a wee bit too dark for the vibe that I'm going for. So I shifted up. I used the same chord progression here, but I moved it one note up to change the voicing of the chord, and here also I move it up also one more note to change the voicing of the chord again. So however, getting that sound, as you can see on the second bar here, I switched it up a little bit using the same chord progression from the first bar, but I switched it up and practically did the same thing here, but at the end, in the fourth bar here, I changed the timing of said chord progression. So instead of doing all different type of chord progression, you can even use one chord progression to make the sound a little bit more interesting. With that said and done, you don't really have to, know all these types of different chord progression to get something going. You can keep it as simple as just moving one note, changing the arrangement of the chords that are being played, so you can get different variation out of each chord that you make. Now, the second thing I really want to touch on this particular video is complementary sounds or chord. So for this example, I'm going to go here to this section of the beat. I'm going to mute this one and this one. So for this sound, I have a karimba going. As you can see, it is nearly the same progression, but at the end, in the fourth bar, I changed up a little bit. And even in the progression going on, I use the same chords from our pluck sound from the MIDI notes from the previous pattern, and I switched it up a little bit just to complement that first set of sound. So as you can hear in the song here, so if I'm to play it by itself, this is what it sounds like. It sounds a little bit off, don't it? But complementing another sound with said sound, it sounds as it is not playing off in the beat, it's just playing on the right timing. And I pretty much keep the beat simple with said sound. I did not add too much sound. I just have this chord progression here. And I have a melody also in said song. And this one also is more like I removed some stuff out of it and changed the timing again for yeah, so adding sounds and complementary sounds. So as you can see, there are some sounds that overlap, but the voice of the chord and the sound itself is playing in different frequency ranges, so it does not clashes with other sound. And what you can do also to make it even more spacious and each sound being heard in the mix is using a little bit of EQ for sculpting the sound and a little bit of panning to put that particular sound in a space, so it doesn't interfere, like all the sound take up the center of the beat. So in context, this is what it sounds like. So as you can hear, the beat is really healthy. No sound is overlapping. The sounds are playing complementary to each other, and everything just sounds good. So hope you can really take this into consideration. Instead of just making beat for beat's sake, you can really do simple stuff like this even to make beats instead of throwing a lot of sounds in said beat if it doesn't require you to do so. So without further ado, it's your boy Eldorado. Until next time in another video, peace out.